Hey everyone, it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I have a Just Because layout for you today. I am loving this kit from Colorist Studios. It was their October kit, and I wasn't signed up at the time, but I was still able to purchase it. So if it's still available, I'll leave it linked down below because it's pretty amazing, especially if you have fall pictures to do. I had purchased it a couple months back, and when I was cleaning my room, I was like, I want to use this. So I went and printed a good portion of my 2023 kind of fall pictures that I could use with this kit, and I I have plans to kill this kit this month as well because I am digging into it and I just love it. Like, there's just so many beautiful things. So I am starting with this super cute background paper that has all of these acorns on it. I'm going to take a scrap piece of, well, I guess it's not a scrap. It was a piece of white cardstock. I'm going to go ahead and trim it down about 3/4 of the way. And I'm going to tear one side. And I wasn't sure at this point if I was going to do like it coming from the top or off to the side. I wasn't sure. I did go ahead and use my Distress Oxide and dried marigold and went around that white piece of cardstock. Now I have 3 photos and these are so cute. So this is my daughter and my great niece. They stopped over by our house Thanksgiving night after they were done with Thanksgiving. I think they came over for pie. And I don't even know what sparked the dancing, but my daughter was like twirling her around. So she did spend the summer and she babysat her all last summer. So they have a pretty neat bond, which is always so exciting. So I have a 4x6 photo. Of course, none of them are really great of my daughter, but they're pretty cute of my great niece. So I have a 4x6 photo, and then I also have two 2x2 photos. So I went ahead and matted them in the blue plaid paper. I am going to pop those up on some foam. And then my 4x6 photo, I matted in white cardstock, just the tiniest little bit, and then matted it again in that like teal and orangey flower paper. So you can kind of see that's kind of the, whatchamacallit, it's kind of the design I'm going for. I'm going to have the 2 small photos off to the side. There is quite a bit of white space still left on this white piece of paper, and I just felt like it needed something. So I'm going to take one of the frazzles, and I'm going to put it down the side, and then we get this cool, I kind of want to call it burlap. I don't know if you call it, I'm going to call it burlap, but it's really open. It's not like tight woven. And so I'm going to put that as another layer behind my photo. And then I'm going to add some fun foam. Now, I don't want things to come off, so I am going to take some Nuvo Deluxe adhesive and put it to the back and really stick it down. So there is kind of my design. I like how this looks better because I feel like it takes up a little bit more of that white paper. And then I'm going to take that frazzle you see there on the side, and I'm going to attach it just around the white part of the paper. Originally, I was thinking of doing the whole thing, but I do change my mind, and I'm going to attach it to the top and bottom, cut in the middle, and then tie it together. And then at the bottom there is this beautiful felt sunflower that comes in the kit, and I'm going to put that down at the bottom. I'm going to start my title with one of the pieces from the sticker sheet, foam sticker sheet, and it says autumn. So I'm going to put that up at the top. And then I did scatter a couple of leaves and an acorn around for from that foam sticker sheet as well. And then I was kind of looking through the papers to see if there was anything that maybe I could fussy cut. So I did fussy cut out a little sweater. I thought the sweater worked. My daughter was wearing a sweater, so I'm like, yeah. And then this cut apart sheet has some labels on it. And I figure because the background paper is so busy and I'm kind of filling up all the white paper, I need to create a spot for my journaling, which I am trying very hard this year to kind of journal as I go. Not necessarily like right after I make it, but at the end of the month, my goal is to journal and then put it away. That's my goal. No more big stacks, fingers crossed. So I also found these little pumpkins and I'm going to stick them under the flower. Originally, this particular label, I was going to keep that pink on the outside, but I changed my mind and go ahead and trim out just the labels. And I'm going to go ahead and put those on the bottom of the two photos, and that's where my journaling is going to go. So I did go off screen, made sure everything was glued down, and then I decided it needed some sequins. So I have this pack of sequins, super old, from a very old company, Cheeky Studios, which is no longer around, and it was like a fall pack, and it had sequins and little bows and a couple of little leaves. So I was like, maybe I'll use a couple of these little leaves. I'm going to scatter around a couple of the sequins. And I actually did pull one of the white bows from the pack. And I went ahead and put that on top of the flower. And I love how that looks. So I did add the word dance. So my title is Autumn Dance. And that is going to do it. So I do have a couple of close-ups for you. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I'll leave a link to Color Rush Studios if you need to get your hands on this kit. And I think that's going to do it for me today. So there is my final layout again. So remember to wear your crown. And I will see you soon for another process video. Bye.